blessed ones of the nations of the world. One more time, this is your brother Dan Moses Osei Sakode of TRC, Ghana, coming your way with this special expose, testimony, New World Disorder. Giving us some understanding as to what is happening to Ghana, humanity, and the nations of the world in these times of global deception, delusion, and lies, willfully made up by some of the very people that we trust to be there for humanity and the nations of the world, and yet have decided to deal with humanity and the nations of the world so diabolically, by willful lies, deception, delusion. America and the nations of the world. I stand to defend my family in Ghana and my family in Kumasi. Just like I told the Supreme Court of Ghana, my uncle Nana Daniel Opoku was killed by the state. The government of Nana Addo Akufo Addo. The powers that be, political, diplomatic, religious, in America, they killed him. The same diplomatic, political, religious powers in Ghana and America who sought to kill me, that they may put their evil on the face of my family members. They have not been content with their evil against the precious blood of my uncle Nana Daniel Opoku Addo. They have sought to come after the family. They don't want to see us unite. They don't want to see us be together. They don't want to see us live peacefully, quietly, be as one people. They don't want us to know that they are the very people that are tearing us down. So they must play us, diplomatic powers, political powers, religious powers. And the just God of Daniel has watched on in silence, no matter how much they have played us and seek to tear the family down. The God of Daniel has said to Daniel that Daniel, go down to Ghana. They have killed me. They seek to kill my family that day I left behind. Whatever I tell you to do it for the sake of the precious lives of the family. Do it. The powers that go after nations, that go after presidents of the nation, they are the powers that took my life, oh Daniel, and they are going after my family. I stood with you in the land of America, and I taught you what to do so long as the preserving of my family is concerned. You did it. And I come back to Ghana, I brought you. Continue to do exactly what I teach you to do. And preserve the family. And I am most grateful to the Most High God, the all-loving God, the God of Kofi Annan, the God of Pakwesi Emisata, the God of John Evans Pipi Atamils, the God of Kaba, the God of Ebony, the God of Daniel. That my family continue to live and shall never die until God says so. What a family needs, God has presented to the family, and has showed them the path where the God of Daniel was taking Daniel. This is where you must go, and God is with you. The Lion of the tribe of Judah is watching over you and is amongst you. It is not man that is keeping you. Don't pay heed to the government that kill your own people. Don't pay heed. They killed me. Pay heed to my word and pay heed to God. He is keeping and preserving you. The powers that are coming after you, they are beyond government. They are beyond presidents. Believe them not. Believe my word and believe God. They have been able to sway reverend ministers. There are some that are so powerful. They are ark. They have torn down their ark. They have torn down their bishop. And they have rendered them counterparts in the covering up of the killing of the innocent. They are too powerful than you. That is why the God of Daniel must watch and is watching over you. Humanity and the nations of that. Who about to the program Testimony New World? So this is part 3. Ghana. It is a willful intent of the state to cover up the killing of our people. John F. Kennedy was killed and was covered up by the state. Evidence were ducted on his skull by the state to cover up the killing. History books of America tell the American people they know what states can do so far as covering up crimes against the state is concerned. There is nothing that we, the Ghanaian people, can do to stop the willful crime covering, except God himself be our help. Preachers are helping to cover up the killing of our people. What can you do? Diplomat, politician, really, IGP, the Supreme Court. What power do you have as a Ghanaian to contend with them? You don't. Unless God be your help, you shall also be killed, just like Kofi Annan, Pakwesi Bisata, John Evans Fifiata Mills, and all the others, Ebony Kabal, Nana Daniel Pukweji, Nana Jan, and your blood shall also be covered up by the state, because in the interest of this undercover agent, he must kill the African. Until they have killed the African, no matter how many Ghanaians that are killed, it doesn't matter. No matter how big or small they are. You can be Kofi Annan. Your blood shall be concealed, because the evil must continue. I call about your program Testimony, New World Disorder. Ghanaian, your life is at stake. My life is at stake. God is our preserver. You have been betrayed by the state. America, I'm saying that the US State Department had, from December 7th to January 7th, 1 month plus 2 weeks, 7 plus 14, 21, January 21st, to have responded to the document. The document that our petitioner has presented to the Supreme Court. I said the Supreme Court. The US State Department. It was telling them about the fact that because this crime state of the crimes against humanity, the cases before the U.S. Criminal Division is before the U.S. Justice Department, and my life continued to be endangered in America, I had to be in Ghana for the sake of my life. I will remain in Ghana until justice is served, and I will need the approval of this, the U.S. State Department to approve that my permanent resident card permits me to stay out of the U.S. like 6 months. I don't know when the U.S. Justice Department would give me justice in this case. I cannot continue to remain in America to be killed. I'm in Ghana, my home. So until the U.S. Justice Department gives me justice in the case, Ghana is where I remain. The U.S. Department of Justice need to give an approval while I remain in Ghana. According to their own policy, January 21st was when the 6 weeks was due for them to have responded within that period. They did not, because there are higher powers that are beyond the U.S. State Department. That powers are beyond the White House. It is beyond John Donald Trump. It is beyond Joe Biden, His Excellency. It is beyond America. It's very powerful. Very, very powerful. It is called diplomatic powers, religious powers, political powers. They are the people at whose mercy humanity is now. So the U.S. State Department must sing their song, which they seek and which they sing in Ghana. It is all about the 4th of March child, Elizabeth Sarkodie. African, get back to the US. Whether the document, this mail, when you serve the document, you are supposed to, by policy of the State Department, add a return envelope and stamps. Whether you are in the US or whichever part of the world that you are to add, include a return envelope and stamps, that when the U.S. State Department processed the document and have certified it, your petition, they return it to you with a certified document in your return envelope. That is their policy. So whether my petition was approved or whichever, it still needed to come in this envelope. How did the Akufo Anochi nurse get to know when she claims that she cannot find the key? And does not have access to my mail? How did she get to know what the State Department had done? How did she get to know? There are internal clerks at the post office who had been recruited as far back as 2017, 18, 19. They were aiding the regional police headquarters, Tema Habo, to cover up the crimes against our state. They are the same people which have been used to hijack my mailbox key, and they having insider information that is capable of being manipulated to rip the stock market of insider information. Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. Ghana, I want my family to know that God is with them. What is coming after the family? It is way beyond them. It was capable to kill my uncle. They killed him. It is capable to kill any of the family member, but not without the approval of the God whom they worship and they serve, the God of the Bible. They should hold on to it. He is in the family, and is with the family, and is upon the family. No diplomatic powers, political powers, religious powers, their smartness, their setup, their plot, their traps against the family shall stand. My family in Kumasi, when I was with them, before I left on the 17th of February, had agreed that I would have to go back to the US. They agreed with me. Ghana, it was after the 27th, the 25th of April, when this document, the 27th, after the 25th of April, that the family made that decision. I had called on the family to call on God, pray, and seek the face of God as to whether God wants me to go back or not. When the document went to the Supreme Court, they played the family. And we want the decision for me to go back to the US be as though it is the family that is asking me to go back. But the decision is a decision from diplomatic powers, political powers, religious powers in America and Ghana. And they want to put the face of my family behind it. That when I go to America, whatever happens, if I lose my life, they will say that it was the decision of the family. Nobody knows that when the African has made a choice to live in Ghana, he has made that choice before the State Department that I will live in Ghana until justice is served. They must quickly play intelligence button. You can't play games. You can't out. The CIA is what you are joking with. The FBI. They have hijacked the national security. They have hijacked the CID. They have hijacked the Ghana Police Service. And they are playing them. They are sitting as though they are in control over the nation Ghana. But the truth is, the CIA, the FBI, powers that be in Ghana, they are running the show. Ghana, Akwaba to the program Testimony New World Disorder. All we need to understand is that there are powers in America that long to see that their nation is redeemed from this global evil that is being done at the expense of my life and at the expense of the life of my two tortured and abducted children. They will do everything possible to seek that justice is established. There are many in Ghana who also cannot accept this evil that their state is being used for against the laws of the nation and against international law. They long that they can stand up against this evil being perpetrated by the state at the expense of the blood of our people. And they are also doing everything in their own small way to the redemption of the land. However, there are also the very powerful in America who would not want to see the liberation of the state of America, the liberation of their people, that their land get back again to what it ought to be, there are also the many in Ghana who would never want to see Ghana get back to what it ought to be turned a better nation. They are here. And there are those that have hijacked Ghana and have hijacked America. They are very powerful. Their powers are beyond. Who are you as a Bishop Penny? Come on, man. You are nothing to them. Who are you? You are the bishop of what? You are the pastor of what? You are the radio preacher of what? They are able to take your mind and do their will. Akufo to the program testimony he was. Now we know that America is in a very critical state, huge challenge. So is Ghana at the hands of these political, diplomatic, and religious forces that have hijacked humanity and the nations of the world. They have their neck, they have their feet on the neck of the church, the mosque and the synagogue. We are bleeding. They say, preacher, deny the state of the church, deny the helpless state of the mosque, deny the helpless state of the synagogue, deny the helpless state of humanity, deny it. If you open your mouth, your life is at stake. So the worst, the most you can do is to sing their song, to endorse their evil, or you turn a blind eye. You have not seen it. Unless you are a rabbi of the holy fire when it comes down. That's when you take them on and you still have your life intact. Try and be Pierre Nkurunziza. You'll be killed. Try and be John Magufuli and stand their way. You'll be killed. Try and be John Ejekum. Try to be Jerry John Rawlings. They will kill you. Try and be Kofi Annan. They will kill you. So we are all helpless. But the help of the helpless Lord would abide with you. You didn't hear that? I said the help of the helpless Lord would abide with you. They have taken members of the terror cell from this home to Mali, and from Mali they are colluding to further their evil against the state of Ghana. They are able to plot for Mali with the household. No law apply in the making of the false evidence. Go and tell the African, we need to get him defunded. Go and tell him, I am the husband of you, the landlady's husband, who have been taken to Mali to further the crime covering. If I am not there, it is the African. He has come from America. He has brought money. He doesn't know what to do with the money. So let's get him robbed. Go take money and claim that me, the landlord, I will bring the money. I'm supposed to bring the money to keep the family this evening, but I haven't been able to bring the money this evening. I will not, it is evening before I'll get the money. So go and demand that money from the Ghanaian. That when you take the money this evening, I'll bring the money back and we'll give it back to him. They take the money, and almost 2 weeks they will not tell you anything because no law applies. No law applies. They have taken over the mind of an individual at the Pram Pram District Court called Ken, whose mind they were using to aid the crime. Before I went to Kumasi, they are now replicating the crime. They must make up forces to cover up all their exposed crimes in the past. They are staging up issues again. So everybody that was aiding the crime, and you know that you have aided the crime, you have eaten some money, you have taken some money, and unless the government of Nana Addo Akufo cover up for you, you are endangering the government of Nana Akufo from to be exposed. To report yourself and let the state itself play and find means to cover up. So Madam Ness knows so well that she's being used by the government of Nana Addo Akufo and powers that are beyond her, that are beyond the state of Ghana, to aid to kill the Ghanaian. Likewise, Kweku Owusu Eduona. Likewise, the individuals of the terror cell that are behind the, likewise the owner of the building. They are all being played by the state. Higher powers. The home is under total secret surveillance. Terrorists has been recruited in the neighborhood. What they must do is the advancing the cause of delusion. Willful delusion. Let me tell you, from the very day that I captured the evidence showing the agent with their lawlessness outside in that color, Kweku Owusu Eduona, and the criminals, in order for them to divert their attention from the crimes that are being committed, from their lawlessness and from their terror, they must make that individual every day now wear that dress and let us play. Let us get him to capture any evidence. The focus must be drifted on the color. That we say that it is because of the color that he's wearing, that is why he thinks that you are being that lawlessness, the lawlessness that you are perpetrating, it's because of the color. You understand? So let's drift the attention from the evil. You know what that is? In psychology, I am a student of psychology. I know what it is. It's called diversionary tactics. In intelligence, it's called diversion. When you have killed an innocent man, there is 1,001 that the state can do to divert the attention from the killing. In expose part 4, part 5 shall be watched. Part 4, watch carefully. When the nurse had plotted together with the crime network, and they had been able to make me to go to Dowenya with a fake key. On my way, they are plotted. They nearly killed me. I said, let me come back for the key. The key is home. When I went, there was an agent that they used in the crime that has led me to that terrible injury. She has been placed in front of when it is drizzling, the weather is chilled and cool. You understand? They were in the rain in front of the house, pimping in the car. Watch closely the color of the car after they tried to get me assassinated. You know what? They want your attention, the attention when the evidence that they captured. They wanted to kill you and God has saved you from it. They want to divert attention from the crime to the color code which they operate to perpetrate their crime. That it becomes that it is because you have seen the color of the car. That is why you think that they were colluding to kill you. That is how diabolical Akufo Addo is. That strategy has been used by this undercover agent all through our marriage. We are not of them that are deluded, that are taken by their paranoia games to cover up crimes against the state. We are not of them. We have the mind of Christ. Therefore, our focus is on the killing of the Ghanaian people. We are not getting drifted by their diversionary tactics. We are not getting drifted. No matter what the Supreme Court is used to do, we know that democracy is crucified. No matter what the IGP, James Opon-Bueno, and his office, no matter what they do, using their office, abusing their office, we know that they willfully aided crimes to be committed against the state. And it has ended in James Opon-Bueno at the ICC Hague. Before they colluded and killed Jerry John Ronnie to silence me. That is the focus. We know that the decision to get me back to America, as the evidence is proving, they played it from America and would want my family to think that, oh, we decided that you go back to America. And then I have made a video, send it to my family. I have told my family, I am injured. I wanted to come to you. In Tema, there is nobody to oversee when they are using the medical field to destroy life. I know this. I cannot even get medical help. It is dangerous for me to access medical help and the state of my injury. So you want me to come to Kumasi. They want me to come. But however, I also know that when they want to use the medical field to get me murdered, no family member can save me. It was the medical field, it was the hospital, or Confanochi teaching hospital, which they used to kill Nana Daniel Pukweji when they have been able to get all the family members out of the hospital. Nobody was there. It was between the government and the stakes. And they finished him before the family got there, early in the morning. So I know my family has not what it takes to preserve my life if God doesn't help me when they use the medical field to decide to assassinate me. That is why I've told my family. Family, it was a very, this was a guarantee that God needed me to do on your behalf. I want to, situation demands that I go back to, my time is near, but I will come to you, family. I know I'm injured terribly. God is helping me through it. They would that I come, will take me to the hospital. If you are able to get me assassinated, it is his own family that took him to the hospital and he died. No. Family, I know. I am with you. The God of Daniel is with you. Daniel never dies. And therefore, the family never dies. I love you with all my life, my soul and my spirit. The God of Daniel is with you. God bless you. And God bless my homeland, Ghana. I have chosen my family in Ghana. And I've chosen Ghana. Let them hate me. The government of Nana Addo Akufo and seek to come kill me. I shall not die, but live to declare the works of the Lord. Ghanaian, God bless you. God be with you. Bye.